So today I want to talk to you about your garden. Your mindset is your garden. Whatever you plant in your mindset grows. So you have a choice. You can either plant seeds that's going to grow into beautiful flowers, or you can plant seeds that's going to grow into weed and it's not going to serve you. So it's all about how do we manage the challenges that life puts on our plate. We do not always ask for these challenges, but they are part of life. There's nothing we can do, but it depends on how we manage them and how we handle them from there. Do we turn them into flowers, or do we keep them hostage in the weed bed? And they are a direct result of what we will achieve from there. So in short, my life story, according to society, I should have amounted to nothing. I grew up in a very challenging environment with an alcoholic father and a mother that we didn't know at that time that was absolutely abusive, and had mental issues. In those years, nobody was allowed to speak about it because they handled mental issues very different from today. So looking back at that and being an adult from the age of 7, cleaning, cooking, looking after my siblings, I had the choice to say, this is the example that I see, and this is the example I'm living in this environment. Am I going to continue with this example and give my life over to hopelessness because we don't know what the future holds for us? Or am I going to make a conscious decision that I will never live like this? So I made a conscious decision that my life will never look like this. And I was 7. I will never forget that. So that was the start of my challenging years. I didn't know at that time. I was only surviving. I was only getting through school as much as I could. I left school at 15 after a very challenging time because I couldn't handle my circumstances anymore. So their society would say, you didn't finish school, so you are not going to amount to anything. I walked the next day in town from business to business and I asked for a job. By lunchtime, I had a job with 5 rand in my pocket. And I started my life as an adult the very next day. From there on, I started to build my career and I only look forward. I started a very successful career at the age of 26. And then I started my own business at the age of 34, educating the mindset of unemployed truck drivers and turn them into winning workforces for major companies for 20 years. Why did I do that? That just came on my path. So sometimes we don't realize that what we are going through and we see as challenges are actually seeds preparing us for what's waiting for us. And with the right mindset, we can turn these seeds into flowers for other people. If I didn't go through that at that time, I would never have been able to spot the drivers that they had no self-confidence, they had no self-belief in themselves. But because I knew business very well, and I've been there from nothing, not believing in myself, to having to fight my way through in believing into myself so that I could succeed, I identified their challenges and I assisted them with that. Then I lost my husband 2 years into my business and my brother. And that pulled the rug from underneath me. And I ended up saying, who am I? I was this person that came through all these challenges to build the most successful business, changing and transforming lives. Here I am, losing what's so important to me on an emotional level in my life. Who am I? I am the director of a successful top 10 company. I had 700 people reporting to me, but who am I? I felt drained, lost, and I couldn't associate myself with this director. So my journey started in who am I? Finding my soul. and who I truly am, my authentic self. And I believe that is what's feeding our mindset, is when you find your authentic self, you know who you are and who you want to be and what you can contribute towards society, your mind changes. And there you start to feed the flowers in your garden so that other people can benefit from your flowers. Once you identify the who am I part of you, you find the inner strength to carry forth the who am I. Because now that you know who you are, and you understand your skills, you understand your strengths, you understand your passion, you understand what you can contribute towards society, you have inner strength. Once you have that inner strength, that turns into wisdom, because now you're connected to who you are truly within yourself. You drop down into your heart expands, and you connect with people at a different level. I didn't connect with people from a director title. I connected with people at their level. So they resonated with me, trusted me immediately. So therefore, my business expanded rapidly after I started that journey, which emerged me into a reverend and a doctor in metaphysical science, a pranic healer, so that I wanted to understand, who am I fully? How's my mind affecting my health? How's my mind affecting everything about me? Because I nearly died of delayed stress when my husband passed away. And that's when I said, what I want to find is the light within me, because when I find that light, I can teach others the same. So when you find your when you step into your wisdom after you identify who you are, it gives you the power to fly like an eagle. There's no shortcut to that. If you don't know who you are, you cannot fly. You have to crawl.